Networking and marketing made simple is for you, the business owner who has a product, a service, or a message that you believe in. My name is Scott Aaron, and each week we'll take a behind-the-scenes look into the real-world marketing and networking tactics and strategies for getting what you have in front of you to a lot more people. Thanks for spending time with me, and now let's get started. Hey, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Networking and Marketing Made Simple. Super grateful to have everyone back here today. Super excited about today's episode. As I know everyone is, I love doing these interview episodes to highlight the journeys of other people of, how they started, where they are now, and the things that they needed to do to really get themselves going in the right direction. So I have for you my friend Joe Cury, who we first connected a couple of years ago on Instagram, and he does a lot of great things in the online space for entrepreneurs. And not only is what he does for a living going to inspire you, but his story is going to inspire you as well. So with that being said, Joe, welcome to today's episode.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. I'm super excited to share with you and your audience any type of insights stuff that I can share with you.
Absolutely. So, before we dive into the meat and guts of what it is that you do and obviously how you're doing it, for those that aren't familiar with you and how you help people, talk a little bit about your business and what it is that you do, but also talk about that catalytic moment that happened for you that has kind of set you on this path that you're currently on within entrepreneurship.
That's a loaded question. Okay, let's go. Well, basically what I do now is I help 6 and 7-figure entrepreneurs go to the next level by basically building their social media profiles in a way that people trust them easily. I help them build authority. So basically, I help people close high ticket deals like starting at like 4K, 10K, 20K, 50K. And we focus on building the credibility first. So you don't have to close like 100 clients every month. Some of my clients, they are closing 5 clients, but each client is 10 grand. So they're making 50 grand from 5 clients. And they delivering a high level service, and they have less headaches. They don't have to deal with 100 clients or whatever, so that's cool. And we help them build that credibility, and we help them pitch the program in a way that people buy from them. And it's cool because there are some people that are really, really good at what they do, and they are charging like $19 for a book or whatever, or an ebook, and they are not even able to help really the amount of people that they can help, just because they don't have the medium to do it, because they are not making money, and then they have to have a side hustle or whatever. And that's why we push every client to have a high ticket, and also to build the credibility and the authority online. So everybody that is going to give you 5, 10, 20 grand for your service, they instantly trust you because the reputation we help you build.
Now, as far as, the journey that you've been on, what do you feel was that catalytic moment for you that has kind of set you on this path to doing what you're doing today?
Well, that's a long, short story, but the short version is that I used to have a restaurant when I was 22 in my country, in Dominican Republic, that I lost it to a fire. I was making about 20, 30 grand a month in my country. So it was a lot of money for a 20-year-old kid in a third world country. So I was getting full of pride, and I was like, I made it. And I was thinking that I was my own God. And God showed me that I wasn't anything. He just burned everything for a second. I lost everything in 45 days. I lost 100% everything that I knew that I was putting my value in. Like, I thought that I was the money I was making. I thought I was the relationship. I thought I was the cars or the houses that I had, and everything was gone in 45 days. I got sued because the next rebuilding was also burning down. And yeah, my wife told me, okay, let's start in United States. At least we're starting from zero. Here we are starting like in less $300,000 almost. So we came to Miami. A lot of things happened. She left me, and then I got super depressed, and I started like doing a lot of drugs and alcohol to. The problem was that I knew who burned my restaurant, and I wasn't planning doing something nice to him. That's why I decided to be high for 2 months to not, make a worse decision. So yeah, I after I emptied my accounts by doing stupid stuff for a while, I end up living on the streets. I ended up homeless. I didn't know nobody here in Miami. So yeah, I every day before going to bed, I was thinking on killing myself. But every day I was going to before going to bed, I was always going to Instagram and checking out the people that have made it in life. That they have the cars or the things that I dream for. And it was always like, okay, if they can't do it, I can do it. They have a brain, they have two arms, they have two legs, I have to figure that out. And one day, one guy uploaded a video with a Lamborghini saying, hey, I'm here in my garage with my new Lamborghini, and this is the way that I got it. And if you want to learn how to do it, you need some guidance, you need to start reading, you need some mentors. And that was the thing that really got my attention. And that's why I got a Lamborghini later on in life, because I know how it changed my life by somebody using these kind of tools just to get the attention from people. I don't really care about. I got a Lamborghini and I didn't even know the specific model on it. I just wanted to inspire people, and that's it. And I know that with those attention grabbing things, you can get people's attention for a bit, and then with that attention, you can change their life. And that's what that guy did for me. So I started operating differently. I bought a course from him. I I started like educating myself, reading, and yeah. Then I started working for a furniture store, giving away flyers in the street under the sun. And yeah, I was listening to books while I was giving away flyers, and it was like, okay, I'm here, but I'm not here. And yeah, part of the program was like, anywhere where you are, you have to give your 120%. And yeah, I became the best flyer man ever. I doubled the sales of the store just by being the flyer man outside, like figuring it out. Then they saw me. They started got me as a salesman in the store. I was the I figured out how to be the best salesman on the store. Then how to be the best manager of the store. Then I started managing 4 locations. Then I started managing also the warehouse. And then I needed to figure out how to bring more sales to the whole company. And I started like doing research about marketing and buying courses. And then I started like, I didn't have the money for a big campaign that I wanted to do on TV. And I got the idea of paying the TV host of the Telemundo channel straight to her instead of going to Telemundo. So because she had like 2 million followers on Instagram, I said maybe it's the same audience, and maybe I could. It's going to be cheaper. She doesn't have all of the overhead of Telemundo. So yeah, basically I invested like 20 grand on that campaign. We got back like 180,000, and I said, holy crap, there is something here. Yeah, we started going hard. I started going hard for a while with influencer marketing, and that's why I'm in this space. I help a lot of people grow fast on social media. I have students that have grown from 30,000 followers to 1 million followers in 2 years. Uh, I have a lot of testimonials from people like that, and yeah, now we are focusing on serving people in a different level. Like I I have one gift, and my gift is live have never been easy for me. Like I know every corner of depression, I know every corner of sadness or every corner of fear. Like when I was sleeping on the street, it wasn't cool at all in any area. Like fear was taking over, and I had to learn stuff to get myself out of there. And now I could do it. I could do it through storytelling. I could do it through with people through just having a conversation with them, and that's my real gift. And that's why I'm working now with influencers, one-on-one, helping them. A lot of influencers, they have 1 million, 2 million, 3 million followers, and they are having anxiety attacks. They are not making money. This is the kind of people that I also take one-on-one, or for example, people that they have $10 million, but they don't talk to their parents, or they don't talk to their kids doesn't talk to them. And because I know every corner of depression, anxiety, fear, I'm really good at getting on those conversations and helping them build back that relationship, and helping them to feel like happy and joyful again. So it's a weird thing that I'm developing now, but it's like super exciting. Like I done it for free, and there is people that pay me 20 grand for 2 days of my time also, for doing that for them. Because what the heck are you going to do with 10 million, 100 million, and nobody, your family doesn't talk to you?
No, I completely agree, and love your transparency and vulnerability, and just appreciate you sharing that with the audience. And there's so much that I can pick from that. But going back to something that you said early on, is that there's a lot of people that could be successful, but instead of really knowing their worth, they're selling a $19 ebook or something like that. So what do you, outside of that, what are you seeing as some of the biggest mistakes that people make when they're looking to really market themselves online to generate the income they want in their business?
Oh, I'll give you even something better. I'll give you a blueprint. If you are starting out, like the first thing, let's not fucking not bullshit people. You have to be good at something. It could be anything. You just have to be at least 1 or 2 levels up for the people that you're teaching them. Like for example, if you're teaching on kindergarten, you just need to know the colors and a couple things and a little bit like. And if you're teaching on 7th grade, you need to have a different understanding of math. But you have to understand what you're really good at, and who need that knowledge, like who needs that next step of the knowledge. So be clear on that first. Like people they wanna start, and they wanna be broad. They wanna take anybody and serve anybody on any problem that they have, and they never become good at something. So that's a problem. That's a huge problem. So pick one thing that you're really good at, and serve the audience. Don't bring any client just because you need money. Like focus on getting the people that really need you. So don't scam people. I think. The second thing is, now that you know that you are good at something, now the next step is to find somebody that is already in the market big, that may need that thing that you can offer them, like a mentor, maybe somebody that is 20 years ahead of you in an area that you would like to be there also, but you can deliver value on that one thing. So for example, people talks about, how to find a mentor. You need to find a mentor. You need to find a mentor. Oh, you have to go and do whatever they need to. Okay, watch their car. They don't freaking need you to watch their car. They can pay fucking $20 to anybody to watch their car, and they don't need you for that. They need you maybe because you are really good at Instagram marketing or LinkedIn marketing, and their LinkedIn sucks. And you can go and serve them, and you serve them for free because they have maybe thousands of your potential clients already as customers. So you go You infiltrate to them by serving them for free with your gift, with what you're good at. That person, in gratitude, whenever he have the results with you, he may even share with your audience, with his audience, that you are really good at LinkedIn marketing or Facebook marketing or whatever. And that's one thing. The other thing is you can get a testimonial from this person that have thousands of your potential clients, and you run ads to his audience using that testimonial. And then the thousands of people that trust already this other person see him saying, hey, the best guy at LinkedIn marketing is Scott. Go freaking do business with him. And you know what they will going to do? Do business with you because they already trust him. So basically their authority, they are it's being transferred to you. And you can do that with a simple freaking funnel that is like 2 steps to book a call with you. That will take you 2 hours to set up if you are not. So basically, you are getting, yeah, the first, then I skip one step. What I do for my team and my people is I do the Dream 100 list. The It's a list of the 100 people that have thousands of your potential clients in your niche. And that's the people that I'm going to start reaching out to serve them for free. One person, only one client for free. If I'm starting out, I know that I'm good at something. I'm going to reach out 1,000 people. So let's say that whatever, I'm selling, I don't know, baby clothing. I'm selling baby clothing. And I built a list of the 100 blogs that are for moms talking about babies between this age and this age. And this, I know that these blogs have between 100,000 and 500,000 readers per month. So I just go build my list of these 100 blogs. I know that is, I do one deal with one of these people, I will get access to at least 100,000 of my potential clients. So I figured out the way how to serve that person in a way that that she's not getting that access. So maybe I have, you know, baby clothing. So I could say, hey, I'm gonna do custom baby clothing for 50 of your clients for you to do a giveaway with my brand, and I'm gonna put the name of the baby and the name of your blog on the clothing. For example, I'm just saying something random. So now you found a way to serve their audience, you found a way to serve the person, and you're adding value to their audience and to the audience host. So with that, that person will be willing to introduce you to their audience, or maybe they can get the testimonial and then you run the ads to that blog saying, hey, or you pay for a spot on that blog. You can pay for an ad on that spot on that blog, and that blog is going to be way cheaper than running your ad on Facebook ads or whatever. So that's for me the best way to do it and the easiest, because you have instant credibility. Instead of trying to go for a super random and start running ads on random stuff, like I'll test it, and I'll make sure that I'll test it with somebody that is hard to convince. Because if I can do it for this person, I can do it for anybody. So this person will be my test. Like, I'm happy that for the first time I have the toughest client because I'm only working with one. But if I solve all the issues to this one person that already have thousands of my clients, I will have it solved for all the easier clients. Make sense?
Makes complete sense. So obviously, you know, there's a place for everyone to start. And, you know, before we wind down, what's your best advice for that person that is just starting out? They understand what their zone of genius is. They understand their value and their worth. What's the best way for them to get started to really put themselves out there?
Again, I'll do the list again. I'll find somebody to serve them, somebody that have thousands of my clients, and I'll serve them for free. It could be my LinkedIn marketing strategy, but I'll do it for, I don't know, for Russell Brunson. Maybe Russell Brunson is not the best at LinkedIn, and my strategy, I know that it will be better. So I'll figure out the way to work for free for Russell Brunson or somebody at his level. That's the best thing. Like, you have access to thousands and thousands of people just by serving one person in the right way, and one person that have the right influence over potential clients. So Russell Brunson have at least 1 million potential clients for you on his list, on his email list. If you are talking about, Facebook marketing, Instagram marketing, LinkedIn marketing. So why I would try to go to a random person to try to sell them something? I need to, I like for myself to build a solid case study. So for example, when I went out, I worked for almost for free for a guy that had 200,000 students. He have done over $100 million online. He could pay me my fee, but I work for him for free. But now, every time that I go out to try to get a high ticket client and somebody that is going to bring me 20 grand a month or whatever, 10 grand, I just show them the testimonial of this other $100 million guy, and they say yes way faster.
Well,
because somebody that they're
social proof is everything.
Exactly. And then I go crazy on building my profile on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, everywhere. But I don't do it without serving somebody and proving my worth to somebody that is at a category king level in the industry. I can do both at the same time, but like, for me, it's way too organic how I do it. It's basically just be good at something and serve somebody that is good already, and you will have the keys to the kingdom right away as soon as you serve them.
Love that. So, Joe, before I get to my final question, what's the best way for my audience to find out more about you and how you work with, six-figure, businesses that are looking to scale, 7-figure, 8-figure? What's the best way for them to connect with you and find out how you can help them?
The easiest way is to go my Instagram, Joe, Joecury, Joe Cury. And if you want to book a call with somebody in my team to talk about how to scale your business, you can click on the link on my bio, and you'll see a bunch of testimonials there, and also the opportunity to book a call with the team.
Awesome. So, final question before we sign off: what does success truly mean to you?
Success truly means to me being happy while you help a lot of people and make a fuck ton of money. That's success for me.
Happiness, and impacting others is, truly a powerful thing. And if you love what you do each and every day, it's not a job, it's not work. You're just literally living your passion every single day. So, Joe, thank you so much for coming on today, sharing your knowledge, your wisdom, everything that you poured into this episode. I know my listeners are going to take away so much from it. So thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me, and I really appreciate it. And thank you. Today is the happiest day of my life.
Awesome. Wow.
You know why?
Why is that?
Because yesterday is gone, tomorrow is not promised. And the only one that I have is today. Yep. So I'm the happiest person I know now, and today is the best day of my life because it's the only one that I have.
It's true. Could not agree more. And again, thank you for being here. And for any of the listeners that want to find out more about Joe and how he helps people, again, connect with him on Instagram. We'll leave his handle in the description of this episode. So everyone, please enjoy the rest of your days, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye, everyone. thank you so much again for checking out today's episode. And if you are listening through iTunes, Spotify, wherever you are, please leave me a rating and review. Let me know what you loved, what you would like to see improved, or ideas you have for future episodes. And if you are interested in taking your business to the next level, don't hesitate to go to my website, www.scottaaron.net, where you can schedule a free discovery call with me, where I can learn more about you, your business, what you're struggling with, and how we can work together. And don't forget to check out my wife, Nancy, and mine, our free community on Facebook called LinkedIn Leads for Life. We would love to see you in there. Have a great rest of your day. And thank you, everyone, for your support. Grateful for each and every one of you.